Benjamin.
All right, 4 on the floor. You know the rules. 4 subjects. We each get 20 seconds to give our opinion on that subject.
Just like my prom night.
Brought to you by Citywide Banks. Here we go. Question number 1. Who's going to be back in the playoffs first, the Nuggets or the 76ers? Can you believe they lost at home to Philadelphia?
I'm glad they did.
By 14 points last night?
You start with me on this one?
Go ahead.
I watched that game. They were ahead at the end of the third quarter, and you go, okay, go ahead and win it, because despite what Benjamin says, it doesn't matter whether they win or lose. They're going to be the 8 team. The 76ers. The 76ers actually have a lot of pieces in place and are going to get a lot more pieces in place.
Right.
And the 76ers are going to be a factor in the playoffs, not only in the playoffs, but a factor in the playoffs in 2 or 3 years. The Nuggets got a long road back.
2 or 3 years? Heck, maybe even next year with how bad the Eastern Conference is. You look at the numbers all the time. It's as simple as this. Teams that have top 5 or top 6 picks end up making the playoffs and the finals. Teams that go to the finals, only the dang Utah Jazz with Stockton and Malone didn't have a 5th top 5 pick.
Philadelphia already has a player who's better than anybody on the Nuggets roster, and that's Nerlens Noel. He's going to be a star in this league. Philadelphia's going to get back before the Nuggets do.
Yeah.
You need stars.
Yeah.
What
Philly
college
has them.
basketball coach would you want to coach your team, Benjamin?
Oh, well, there's no question about it. I would take Mike Krzyzewski. Now, you might want to look at Tom Izzo in March, the way he takes these guys who've never heard of him and turns them into great March players. But Mike Krzyzewski has done it for so long. He seldom even misses the tournament. He wins with pros in the Olympics. All he does is win, 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 no matter what. That's DJ Khaled.
Me next?
Yeah.
What he said. I want Coach K. I'm done.
Coach K is old. He's set in his ways. He's set in his ways. No, you guys.
His ways are
both
pretty
wrong.
damn good.
I'll tell you who I want. I want Greg Marshall,
Whoa!
the Wichita State coach. He took a program that didn't even really exist and has gotten them to the final, to the Sweet 16 3 times in the last 4 years. Greg Marshall knows how to coach players. He knows how to. I think he is a Larry Brown type, and
Wow.
there I am going, but he's a Larry Brown guy. He knows how to run. He knows how to play defense. He gets the most out of his players. Greg Marshall should be. Alabama wants to hire him, but he should go to the pros.
That answer is an absolute wheat shocker. All right, question number 3. No response?
No.
When I hear shocker, I don't think of wheat.
Should A-Rod be a full-time designated hitter?
He shouldn't be in the field, I'll tell you that. Goodness gracious. You talk about Chris Bryant, the Cubs prospect, being a liability at third base. I think 73-year-old A-Rod's a heck of a liability in the infield, too. They signed a dude anyway. Just let the guy DH. I think it'll take the pressure off him having to play in the field. I think he'll succeed in that role, guys. I really do.
I think he'd like to go back to shortstop because he never wanted to leave shortstop.
Right.
I think I'm going to use my time to tell you that if you go see Kingsman, and most people don't see it, you see a spot where there's a lot of carnage, and the star of the show, star of the movie, walks past a Yankees uniform in a headless body, and the uniform is A-Rod's number.
No way. The Kingsmen, they do Louie, right?
I think the Yankees have a third baseman. The Yankees have a shortstop. The Yankees have a DH. A-Rod's going to get probably 350, 400 at bats if he stays healthy.
Okay.
Playing all those positions. I wouldn't mind having A-Rod. I wouldn't mind having A-Rod as my full-time DH.
Okay.
I mean,
really?
I want to see how he gets through spring training. I want to see how he's hitting. I mean, look. Let's face it, guys.
I wouldn't want
even
him
without
anywhere
the
near my team.
even without the P. No, I don't want him near my team either. But we're asking if he should be their DH. He's on their team, and it's probably the best place for him.
This
They've got
one's
Chase
hard-hitting.
Headley at third base, by the way. All right, last one.
Hard hitting.
You like a hammock or a lawn chair?
I think hemlock is something in plays.
Hemlock?
Oh, is that not the question? Oh,
Ham
I
hock?
thought it was hemlock or lawn chair. I'd rather be
Rather
hit
have a
by a
lawn
lawn
chair
chair than to take hemlock.
drink poison.
Because hemlock
Right.
will kill you, won't it?
It's
A lawn
poison.
chair- I've never seen anybody die by
Shakespeare.
a lawn chair, hammocks I can't get into. I can't
Why?
get in. I can't get
Physically
out of
or
it.
Literally.
Or literally or like like, I can't get into it. Like, I can't get into this rap
Literally.
music.
But-
or you physically can't get into
Oh,
the
my time's
hammock.
already up. In Hawaii, I took a lamp and hooked it up to an extension cord out to the beach with my lady and got in the hammock.
And did it catch fire? With the lamp?
How did-
I didn't know where the story was going.
Did the two of you
They caught
try to get
fire.
into the hammock?
They caught
The two
fire.
of us were in the hammock.
How'd that work?
Oh, it worked really well. Especially when we turned the light out.
Hey-oh! High five. High five from afar.
I once bought a hammock for the backyard.
How'd that go?
When I first moved to Denver, I think I used it once because, much like Woody, I could barely get in it. And once I did, I couldn't stay in it.
Sure.
Or
I'm
get
going with the
out.
lawn chair.
Yeah.
I'm kicking it old school. You know what you get with the lawn chair. With the hammock, there's some curveballs involved. While Woody might succeed when the lights are out and the ladies in the hammock, you might fall out. With the lawn chair, I know what I'm getting. I'm sticking with it.
I'm with you.
Gracias.
I'm with you. All right.
What about
Four on the
hemlock?
floor. Hemlock I've never tried and don't intend to. Four on the Floor is brought to you by Citywide Banks. They're a family-owned Colorado-focused
Hemlock or rat
business
poison?
bank. 12 locations across Denver and Boulder. They have over 25 services that businesses need. They're also a passionate supporter of more than 150 Colorado charities each year. Citywide Banks, where this show does its
Where
banking.
we, yes.